So I talked about a video before about trauma, child molestation, and just abuse. And so this is a sequel to that video. And what I want to tell the world today is that when someone commits suicide, we feel like we have to tell the world. We feel like we have to tell the world of why. Rob Williams did. So let's do a 8-hour segment on the news for 5 days straight. But what we really don't realize is the more you play that, he was a hero to thousands of people, millions people around the world. And when he committed suicide, when we start showing it on the news, more people thought in their heads, well, we're going to commit suicide then. He did it. He was our hero. So if it's okay for him to do it, it's okay for us to do it. And that's when, yes, it's okay to say that Robert Williams passed away. And yes, it's okay that you say that multiple people, passed away from suicide. Like Whitney Houston and all those kind of people. But the minute you start putting on and on cycles of it on the news for multiple days, talking about it, it makes it feel like the people that are that like their hero, that think that Whitney Houston did it, or Robert Williams did it, or some else actor who did it, they think that they think that they can do it now because it's what you're putting in their brain. And what you don't realize is that when the Netflix artist 13 Reasons Why show Hannah Baker cut her wrists at the end of the movie in a bathtub full of blood, and they showed her actually doing it. Every second of her doing it, step by step. More people committed suicide that year than the last 3 years before that combined, just because they watched that show. They watched the ending. So when we get into this stuff, when we get into all this stuff, we realize that we should shut the fuck up and stop talking about suicide. Every Netflix show today that puts out today has something to do with suicide. It's something to do with one version of a character committing suicide or having problems with suicide. But it's okay to talk about it. It's okay to do it because I am obsessed with this subject. More ways than one. And I analyze my shows all over the place. But what we have to realize is be that hero. Be that hero. Be that Superman. Be that Batman. Be that person in your life that's going to stand up to suicide and say, we're not going to talk about it. It happens, so we're going to move on with our lives. We're going to move on with our lives. We're going to not talk about it. We're going to say 2 words about it. We won't even mention that the celebrity committed suicide. We're just going to say what movies he's been in. We're going to do it. Because when your hero does something, when an NFL player kneels down when they put the anthem, the Star Spangled Banner a couple years back, hundreds of people were mad at that. But also hundreds of people were like, yeah, we shouldn't say under God in the Pledge of Allegiance because we don't think that's right. And hundreds of people across the world believe in that. But you also have the same amount of people say that it should be there. It was original anthem. But hundreds of people thought that these players that didn't stand up for the anthem and said, no, we're not going to do that because we don't believe in that. Hundreds of people thought they should be banned. But a lot of people also stood up and said, we have to stop this. And one other thing, so if you have a feeling, if you see something, say something. If you see something that you know your person in life is going to You know there's something up with her. You know that she likes something and she heard it on the news or she heard it here or there. Make sure you stand by them. Because what we also have is we have a chance of being our own heroes to the people we love dearly. We have a chance to be heroes to my friend Zach. Zach has a potential to be heroes to Brian at work, or his coworkers at work, or his people in the streets. His mom, Zach's mom, has a chance when she works with special needs kids to be there for them, stick up for them. When you're a teacher, when you're someone in school or some person, even if it's the lowest paid person in school, even when it's the maintenance person at the school, you have to actually act if you see something like a child abuse or something. If you don't, you can get in very big trouble with that, because that's not doing something you're supposed to do. Every person that's hired by the school district has to say something when they know something bad is happening. If they don't, they can get criminal accusations on them and go to jail for not saying something. So, and I used to work as a maintenance person in the school district, and my friend Zach has a mother that works as an aide for special needs people. And in the video that we watch, for child abuse video that we watch, every person in the whole entire school district has to say something. If they know abuse is going on and they don't say something, they are criminally liable for that. They have to, by law, report it if they know something's happening. If it's suicide or child abuse or bullying, they have to say something by law. It is against the law if any person, even the lowest person in the whole school district, you see something, they have to say something. We took a video of it and we signed our name on it. We had to watch this video before we could take the job. If we didn't watch this video, we could not take the job. If we didn't take the test and pass the test, we cannot do it. So what I'm trying to say here is that when you see a bullying happening, when you see somebody bullying something, be that hero. Stand up. Put your hand up and stand up for what you believe in and make a statement. We are not going to let anyone bully any other kid. Because what you also understand is that bullying people urge you bully because they think that someone else they're traumatized in their life and they're trying to make what they have in their life to someone else. So be there. Shake that bully's hand. Say, I'm there for you. Or stand up and let it, because 2 weeks ago, actually I think it's shorter than that, a week ago, a teenage girl committed suicide. She's 16 or 17 years old. She committed suicide because she was getting beaten really hard against the locker, and the school didn't do anything about it, and it was posted on the news and all the media, all the media sites, and she committed suicide minutes afterwards. So, be there for one another. Be there for one another and be that hero in this song. Superman helps people out, Batman, all these people we love dearly in life. It could be Nicolas Cage, it could be your friend, your best friend. It could be your teacher, your person out there. Whoever it is you look up to. Help the people that look up to these people and do the right thing. Because we all do things we regret in life. But we should help each other out when people need it the most. Because that's what each others do in life. We help each other out. Be that hero and help the person out that you think is being assaulted. This is Ryan Kramer, Words of Wisdom. Have a great day. Speak out. Say something. Ha!